Itihaasa this week, and like the name suggests, this app really chronicles the history of Indian IT through the last few decades, through voices, through very senior voices. I mean, they have got interviews with Azim Premji, N.R. Narayan Murthy, F.C. Kohli, really the founding fathers of the industry, and also professors of institutes who facilitated the growth and revolution of the Indian IT industry. I'm sure there's a lot that the current crop of consumer internet startup firms can learn from this. We caught up with Chris on this initiative, its impact, and what startups can really learn from this. Let's listen in.
I wanted to document the history of Indian IT. It's an industry that has significant impact. It changed the perception about India. It created 3.5 million jobs, $160 billion in revenue. And I wanted to capture the history in the voices, in the words of the people who played a significant role in making that history. So, early on I said, okay, we will videotape interviews with these people. Then I started thinking about once I do that, how do I present it? How do I publish it? One option, of course, was to put these videos on YouTube or something like that as a channel. But I felt that that was not interactive enough. And if somebody wanted to, understand one question about the role played by this person, they would have to watch the entire video for maybe 40 minutes or something like that. So I felt, that was not the best way to do it. So we said we will edit these videos with different axis, timeline. Of course, the interviews are all based on their own recollections across the decades, so it was easy to do that. Then we will also tag it with the topic.
And in terms of the people that you got for it, how easy or difficult was it to convince them, to come on board and talk about the challenges, the trigger points? What was the kind of response that you got?
Fantastic. I've been amazed at the time people allocated. Typically they have to allocate 5 hours. All these people are very busy.
So you had the likes of Premji and Murthy.
Yeah, Premji, Narayan Murthy, Ramadurai, F.C. Kohli, Vittal. Amazing actually that they all spent almost 5 hours working with us on this project over 2 days.
For the skeptics who would ask that, all this information is available on the internet, it's available online, there are YouTube videos, why should one come to Itihaasa for this? What would you tell them?
See, Itihaasa is richer because the flexibility it provides you for exploring something.
Right.
Like I said, if you want to watch a 40-minute video, and get 1 or 2 bits or pieces of information from that, it's not the most efficient way to do it. Here, for example, if you want to get the perspectives on NASSCOM across 6 different people who have talked about it, you can do that. And it's very easy to do that. You can search the tags in the video and things like that. You can create playlists on a specific topic of your interest. And we have some ready-made playlists in the app, along with the app itself, which allows you to explore some subject.
And do you think, you will also keep updating this with perhaps interviews of, leaders today to talk about the future, or how is this, sort of going to go on a continuous basis for you?
One is to add more people, including the current leadership of the industry and things like that. That's one way this will be taken forward. The other way is, now that the platform exists, this platform can be used to document other history projects, history of an organization, or history of...
So will we see a history of Infosys soon?
Maybe. We have not thought about it, I have not thought about it, but it's definitely possible, documenting a history of an organization from multiple perspectives. Very much possible.
And what was the biggest learning for you, through all this? Maybe one thing that you learned, or one moment that you highlighted for Itihaasa?
There are actually many moments actually, but if I want to just mention one, the thought about computer as a tool for development of India happened way back in 1950. I had never thought that it would have gone back so much, because my involvement in the industry happened in the late 70s.
Right.
But 20 years back from that point onwards, people had been working in creating this industry. That's one very interesting thing I learned from this project.
But the actual takeoff happened, only in the 80s. So do you think we missed an opportunity there to do even more as far as IT and IT services?
No, this project clearly proves that we were on par from day one. We grew the industry at the right time. We were at the right place, and we had done the right things. I strongly believe from this project that we had done the right things in making this happen. This was the first sector, probably one of the first sectors that was open for 100% foreign direct investment. So I believe that we did the right thing for this industry to take root in India.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.